Moin moin liebe Leute, willkommen zurück zu Tales of Arise. Ja, ich hatte jetzt in der letzten Zeit nicht genug vorproduziert, als dass ich hätte jetzt die letzten Tage überbrücken können. Deswegen ist dieser Part jetzt voll brandaktuell. Wo ich krank war, hatte ich die ganze Zeit Zelda gespielt. Und jetzt wird es mir wieder Zeit für Tales of Arise. Das ist ein bisschen her, dass ich es gespielt habe. Also, ich bitte um Nachsicht.
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
After everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
Diesmal sind wir sogar tatsächlich durch die Tür gegangen. Ich wollte noch irgendwas sagen. Verdammt, warte mal. Ich hatte die Cutscene und dann dachte ich mir, jetzt ist es weg natürlich. Aber dann gucken wir uns diese Cutscene an.
We're a long way from the residential quarters now. It looks completely different.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, this place... it reminds me more of being back inside the wedge.
Except the Danon astral energy feels even stronger here.
In a portion of the city reserved purely for the Renin Sovereign.
Maybe he just has strange tastes?
This place looks like it has been here for quite some time now. If its design were a matter of personal preference, we would be talking from centuries ago, or perhaps even further back. Still, this isn't the sort of decadence of taste spoken of in artistic circles. So what is it then?
Hold up, decadence? Artistic circles?
When a preference is indulged to its extreme, it descends into kitsch, eccentricity for the sake of it. I'd be happy to illuminate you further.
That depends. Does it involve you buying me lunch?
The void that art fills isn't the stomach, it's the soul.
In that case, I'll let you know the next time my soul starts to rumble.
Now all we need is something to fill up the void inside your head.
Shut up!
Einfach weggeburnt, Alter. Ich würde sagen, Lenneges ist bis jetzt der beschissenste Ort, oder? Also ich habe mir irgendwie Lenneges komplett anders vorgestellt. Irgendwie viel größer, viel schöner. Aber das, was wir jetzt gesehen haben, das war ja gar nichts. Ey, ich bin, keine Ahnung, eine Woche weg und jetzt falle ich hier oder laufe ich hier direkt in ein Boss-Battle rein, ey. Ich kann mein Glück auch gar nicht fassen. Mensch, Freunde, ich bin... Sind das Herzchen auf dem Boden gewesen? Ha.
Volron! He really was still alive.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in the machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but... are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lennegis's transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible? What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
They're not feeling particularly talkative.
It's no use, Alphen. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting just here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand.
Deoxys, bist du's, Alter? Was? Oh Gott, Law! Oh, das ist lieb. Ah! Oh Gott, Kämpfe. Ich bin ein bisschen überfordert, aber es ist ja auch nichts Neues. Oh, ich entschuldige mich noch für meine Stimme. Also ich weiß nicht, aber das ist doch ein bisschen angegriffen, aber wir kriegen's hin. Ach, Law ist wieder da, okay. Oh Gott. Ah, oh Gott, die halten aber auch was aus. Was ist das? Au. Aber dann... Also, dass die rote Frau nicht ganz koscher war, da war ja... Warte mal, was machen die denn da? Dass sie nicht ganz koscher war, da war ja von Anfang an klar, aber... Au. Ich frag mich nur gerade die ganze Zeit, was noch kommen sollte. Ich will's wissen! Oh. Aua! Was hast du da gemacht? Was machen die da? Oh Gott! Die stehen da auch nur rum. Nicht gut. Hallo? Ah, okay. Ach, ich glaube, die haben so eine Ruhephase, kann das sein? Quasi, okay, wir haben jetzt gerade was getan, also ich warte bei der Pause, chill mal. Aua. Oh, die arme Shion. So. Au. Besiegen wir sie als Masse? Also hat jeder seine eigene Lebensanzeige oder sind das einfach nur Kopien? Gott, war das gerade laut. Was war das denn? Hilfe! Die machen wieder ihren Scheiß. Ja, der hat dich schon geliebt, meine Liebe. Ah! Das ist all. Oh Gott, nein, warte mal. Jetzt sind 2 tot. Quatsch. Hier. Nochmal durchgehen wieder. Da, oh man. Oh nein, Law, weg da! Sicher jetzt erst. Okay. Warte mal, Zitrone? Nein. Orange. Okay. Ich musste gerade überlegen. Ach nein. Okay, da hat den Zeit doch erwischt. Ja gut. Was machen die denn hier? Jetzt habe ich schon wieder so wenig. Ich bin doch immer so geizig mit dem Scheiß. Ja. Das war nix, Shion. Weg. So, Aline. Da bist du. Der stand da einfach ganz sneaky zwischen den... Aua, ist so wie alles, der einfach reinrennt. Hört mal auf hier. Ja. Oh, Lord. Ach so, ich wollte noch eigentlich ein paar mehr Sachen nachlegen. Aua. Bam! Gehen die wieder wo? Oh, Shion, okay. Das ist süß. Sie sagt von wegen, oh nein, bleib bei mir. Und er nur, bleib einmal weg von meinem Freund. Holen wir Shion jetzt doch wieder? Ja, besser. Oh, ja, ja, ja. Das, oh Gott, Alphen? Die sind ja alle einfach, Könnt ihr nicht... Ah! Ah! Law! Nein! Okay, doch. Stopp. Au! Die kratzen hier gerade ab wie die Fliegen, Alter. Nee. Wir machen das nochmal auf Nummer sicher. Au. Nochmal voll auf die Leiche drauf, ey. Was ist du denn für einer? Da, 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 da. Wir können uns... Ich weiß ja, wie sowas hier alles ausarten kann, Mann. Gut gemacht, Alphen. Yeah. So halt wieder tot. Alle. Ja. Hey. Okay, okay, die leben noch alle. Ach so, ja, außer Lore natürlich. Ich habe auch nichts anderes erwartet. Jetzt los, Mann. Ich will nochmal benutzen. Ich lasse es lieber. Jetzt sind noch alle am Leben. Aua. Vorderes nicht heraus, Lore. Aber die Fresse. Aua. Komm, ich will nicht nochmal ein Gelee benutzen. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Was machen die da? Riskiere ich es jetzt?
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Los. Oh Gott. Los, Mann. Hallo? Was passiert jetzt? Ey! Alle einfach tot.
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Do you think it's really over?
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve!
What?
It's self-destructed?
Alphen!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
Who said you could touch that?
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much.
So you know this place?
Naturally, it was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart.
Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me?
You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Boron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a
slave from Dana. Just like us. Isn't that right, Volron?
So he posed as a Renin and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renin and Danan are meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
A red woman?
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
Herzchen, sag ich doch.
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Are you two okay?
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renaissance. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renaissance in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting Volron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Danans.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
Wie gesagt, das meine ich, das ist ziemlich enttäuschend jetzt. Jetzt fahren wir wieder zurück und wir haben irgendwie gar nichts von Lenniges gesehen. Also.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human at all.
They definitely weren't Renan or Danan. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
So what were they then? Human Zoogle hybrids?
Is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day?
How about you, Shion? Doily? You ever seen anything like that before?
No, never. However, if they're the same as the Red Woman we've seen with Volron, I think it's safe for us to assume they understand our language at the very least.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them. About Rena, and Shion's thorns.
Unfortunately, they blew themselves up before we got the chance. Why would they do such a thing, though? To take us with them? Or in order to keep something hidden?
Both sound plausible to my ears. They took off with the Renaissance too, remember?
Yeah, they did. And the next time we meet them, we're going to make sure they tell us everything they know.
Hat mir das nicht schon beim letzten Mal gesagt? Ich sag's nur noch mal. Müssen wir wirklich den ganzen Weg zum Klatschen? Kann ich mich nicht auch teleportieren? Also so. Da. Also natürlich kann ich mich nicht teleportieren. Wäre auch zu einfach hier. Oh. Ja gut. Machen wir alles nochmal Revue passieren hier. Wow. Boah, war das schön hier. Mensch. Dieser Kulissenwechsel, ne? Das ist schon... Ich mag sowas, keine Ahnung. Weil das alles so unerwartet... Ich meine, hier wird das mit der Tür angeteasert, aber... Ihr versteht, was ich meine. Ah! Geh doch da! Vorbei. Ah! Meine Stimme. Die kackt nur ein bisschen ab. Aber es sollte gehen. Huch. Hallo? Aber wenn Woolrun auch Dana ist, da komme ich wieder zu meiner Frage zurück, woran man jetzt Dana und einen Räner erkennt. Oh, danke. Anfassen. Abgesehen von den Arts, wenn die benutzen, dass die Augen leuchten, aber... Natürlich sind die Viecher.
That's no ordinary enemy, I see.
Oh, den machen wir dann doch.
There's always room for improvement.
10.000 Erfahrungspunkte? Oh boy. Nein! Ich hab keinen Bock gegen euch zu kämpfen. Guck mal, ich zeige euch mal die Gegend hier. Guck mal, schön, oder? So, tschüss. Dankeschön. Voll lieb von euch. Oh, ihr seid ein... Fuck.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Okay, ne, dann gab da wohl nur 10.000, weil der eine da geleuchtet hat, ne? Welche Enttäuschung. Naja, 2.000 nehmen wir auch mit. So. Ich hoffe, wir sind noch bald... Oh, nee. Sind wir bald da? Ich find's gut, dass wir den ganzen Weg dafür zurücklatschen muss. Wow! Nein, Wufis. Ich möchte nicht. Danke. Oh, so. Da sind wir wieder.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone? Doe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing. So she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once!
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegus is in grave peril.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration's still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegus from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
At ease? Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it. Who's the highest-ranking person in Lenegis right now?
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegis. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Elda Menancia.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid. As people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegis, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie. Built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegis, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like, oh, I don't know, musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like Like, maybe now I can finally begin to accept Turnigan's death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegus till you get back.
Thank you.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Elda Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegus who need someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world. Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes. We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Renna awaits.
And blame! Cool.
Looks like the people of Lenegus can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
Ja, jeder hat seinen Anteil getan. So, dann gehen wir im nächsten Part zum Raumschiff. Bis dann, Leute. Tschüss!